going on, guys? It's your boy Dom Kemp, and we are at 14 subscribers right now, so much appreciated to those of you who have been subscribing, guys. It's been a while since I uploaded a podcast, and I actually apologize for that, guys. I've been really busy lately, guys. I've been trying to find a job and all that type of stuff now here where I am in Colorado, guys, just to let you guys know that. But other than that, we are back here with a podcast, guys, and this one is a controversial podcast, guys. Many people who whether love or hate Lavar Ball, guys, he's definitely changing a lot of things, whether it's in the high school basketball atmosphere with his son signing a signature shoe deal, first high school athlete to have that, or changing the rules in 2 years for a high school athlete to have a signature shoe going into college his freshman year. Guys, it's a lot of controversy, guys, and I just want to talk about it, guys. This is going to be a longer podcast than normal because I have a lot of stuff to get off of my chest, and in the sense that he is literally controlling the future at this point in time of basketball, and this 2017 time, guys, can definitely change, not because of one person. So let's talk about it, guys. I will be reading a couple of articles in this podcast. Those of you who actually want to listen, and if you stay until the end of the podcast, I will be saying a word. And if you type that word down in the comment section down below, I know you would have stayed the whole time, guys. So real quick, first and foremost, we're going to talk about Lavar Ball is pulling Lamelo from his high school to make him the best basketball player ever. Now, guys, many people say this and that about it. Yes, yada, 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 yada. But there's some backstory to why he's doing this, guys. A lot of players that are high school athletes, college athletes, or even professionals are looking at this man saying he's literally predicting the future for all three of his sons. He wants all three of his sons to play on the Lakers, guys. I'll be honest, I can't see that happening because of the fact they're not, all going right to be, the, greatest of all time. Nick, especially his, middle son. But other than that, guys, we're going to be talking about this for a little bit, guys. And I want some feedback from you guys. How do you feel? Are you a Lavar Ball fan? Do you agree with his statements and stuff like that, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to shout you out in the next podcast that I end up doing. But guys, I'm definitely wanting to get back on the podcasting stuff. Hopefully it works out for the better. But guys, we're going to talk about it right now, so let's jump into it. Lavar Ball, the father of Lakers rookie Lonzo and UCLA freshman LiAngelo, announced a major decision in the basketball development of his youngest son, Lamelo. In an interview with the Los Angeles Times, Lavar told the paper that he will be pulling Lamelo out of his high school at Chino Hills, California, and will train him for the next 2 seasons. Lavar says that his son, who is committed to UCLA, still intends to play for the Bruins in 2 years. Now, let's stop right there, guys, and actually talk about this. It's interesting because me and my stepfather were, talking about this morning, actually. So that's what, wanted me to put a podcast together and actually talk about it, guys. So here we go. This is a player who, let's just be honest, he's spoiled and he literally gets what he wants every game. Now, obviously, the only person that can score 92 points in the game, a high school athlete, 92 points in the game, is a person who gets the ball every play. And that's the thing, a person who gets the ball every play and cherry picks every play. So let's just be honest. They don't show his all they show in his highlights is his offense. And now, I'm not a Lavar Ball hater. I'm not this hater. I'm not that hater. I'm just stating my opinion on the matter because even if it was somebody that I liked, I would still try to talk about them and ask the question, why is he doing this? What's his motive? And I thought about it last night a lot of the time, especially when I heard about him pulling his son out of high school to train him the next 2 years, homeschool him practically. And guys, it's really tough to say because if he's homeschooled, how is he going to be able to play to show people that he still has it? And we're going back to the highlights, guys. All they show is offensive highlights. They don't show his defensive highlights because, in my opinion, what I've seen of him, he can't play defense. So how are you going to make a college basketball team, especially the UCLA Bruins, by the way? That's a fairly good basketball team, guys. made the round of 16 last season, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I don't really, read up on them. But guys, how are you going to take somebody out of high school just because you don't like the coach and how he's coaching? Oh, wait a second. Why? Now I think I know why. Because he is doing this thing where if he doesn't like something, it affects his whole family. And that's what I noticed about him. Yes, he's a loudmouth person. He likes to show off. He likes to talk a lot. But guys, up to this point, in a sense, he kind of backs it up a little with his son's style of play. So I can understand. But don't give your son a signature shoe at the age of 16 and a Lamborghini for his birthday, on his 16th birthday. That, in my opinion, makes no sense. He's spoiling him so much to the point where if he does even make it to the NBA, which I highly doubt it in the sense that for his size and things like that, of course, he can grow. But guys, I'm saying it in the sense that he is that type of player that he might just be a flop. There's been a lot of high school flops. As soon as they left high school, they were an All-American and stuff like that. And they go into college. They struggle. They can't even get into the first round of the draft. They go in the second, third, or maybe even fourth round of the NBA draft. Some of them go undrafted. That's what I'm trying to explain. He's putting all this pressure on his sons, but see, here's another thing. He doesn't have the pressure of being the greatest basketball player of all time, like Michael Jordan's son and Magic Johnson's son. Those guys, they were pressured so much to the point where they literally felt like they wanted to do something different in their life, which, hey, I don't blame them. That's a lot to live up to. Say you're Michael Jordan's son. That is a lot to live up to. 5 championships in the NBA. One of the best in high school, one of the best in college, one of the best in the pros. So what do you expect? But see, as what I've noticed, I talked to my mom about this yesterday, is that it's always the parents that weren't really great in athletics that have the super talented children who play sports. And many of you are probably saying to yourself, that, in a certain extent, is right. Because think of LeBron James' son, guys. One of his sons might be written up there with his, legacy. But the other one, he's wanting to shy away from basketball and get away from basketball. It's enough pressure being just pounded and pounded. You're going to be like your dad. How are you going to live up to your father? How are you going to live up to your mother even? Imagine if it's a, female, basketball player. Her mom's like the greatest of all time. Female basketball player. Like, that pressure in school, that pressure outside of school, that pressure on television, that whole publicity thing. It's amazing, guys, because that's so much pressure. I can't imagine having that pressure. Like, say my dad was like a, three-time World Cup, winner, won the, trophies in MLS, won the trophies in the Premier League, all that stuff, okay? How do you live up to that? Like, Cristiano Ronaldo's, son? Like, how's he going to live up to that? Yeah, he can try his best, but guys, it's tough to do. And a lot of these younger children, they realize that they're getting pressured to most of the time play something they don't really want to play. And that's the thing about it, guys. It's being pressured, and that's what I feel like will be the middle son. The middle son, that's a freshman at UCLA right now. I feel like he won't be not that level that Lavar says. But then again, Lavar said that one of my sons won't make it. And I have a feeling it's going to either be the middle son. Lonzo Ball already made it. He's already on the Lakers, guys. And he literally predicted that, guys. So let's just be honest. If he has the power to predict his son's draft stock, how do you feel about him predicting, say, both of his sons' draft stock, the rest of his sons' draft stock, guys? Imagine if they all play on the Lakers, which I can't really see that happening because one of them isn't going to go that far because of all the pressure that he has to live up to his older brother. And that's the thing about it, guys. So we're going to finish this article right here, guys, and let me know in the comment section right now. If you guys are thinking about stuff right now, let me know, guys. I will take anything you guys throw at me, and I will try to answer in the best way possible, guys. But here we go. We're going to keep on going. Via the Times. I'm going to make him the best basketball player ever, Lavar said. He continued, "It's good for Melo," Lavar said. "Less distractions. He just needs to focus." The decision to take Lamelo out of Chino Hills comes after last season's 30-3 season was plagued with the infighting between the team. Then head coach Stephen Gilling and Lavar no. Wait a second. Let's backtrack. I'm rushing stuff. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Then head coach Stephen Gilling and Lavar. Then Gilling was fired after the season, and Lavar continued to have issues with the new coach, Dennis Lattimore. Now, I want to understand, guys. Let's actually research this real quick. Why was the coach fired? It was a 30-3 season, and all because of Lavar Ball's mouth, that this coach, he led them to a 30-3 season. Why was he fired? Well, let's find out right now, guys. So I'm going to type in Stephen Gilling real quick on my computer and see why he was fired. Because I don't understand, unless he quit, which then I understand. All that, pressure of a big, the founder of Big Baller Brand, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Oh, April 30th, 2017. Here we go. Okay, Stephen Gilling relieved to be done with Lavar Ball after Chino Hill's firing. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. In his first year as Chino Hills, a California head coach, Stephen Gilling guided the Huskies to a 30-3 record while dealing with constant interference from Lavar Ball, the father of Lamelo, LiAngelo, and NBA prospect Lonzo. That would turn out to be Gilling's only season as Chino Hills head coach. Okay, so now I understand. When there's a big mouth father on the court trying to literally coach the team, you're the coach. Now imagine being coached by literally one of your players' fathers. Imagine that. Now that is just a dang shame. I'm sorry, but that is just terrible. Okay, moving on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. On Thursday, the Los Angeles Times reported that Chino Hills had apparently parted ways with Gilling. This weekend, Gilling confirmed the news in a Twitter video. Okay, hold on. I'm about to listen to this real quick, and you guys are going to listen to it as well. So here we go. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Something short and sweet. I didn't want to talk to any reporters and stuff like that. As of yesterday, I was relieved of my duties at Chino Hills High School. Feeling relieved about it. And I just want to give a shout out to the players. Good luck to you guys. I know you have a lot of success coming to you in the future. I'll be praying for you. And God bless.
That's a shame. I just got, it chills, right from even though it was April 28th, 2017 when this, former, basketball coach, posted that Twitter video. If you guys, couldn't hear it, now just say, he talked about, he's, relieved and things of that sort. So that's pretty much it. And it said, Gilling declined to speak for the win at length about his firing, but in the video he said that he was relieved to move on. Okay, so guys, let me read. If you guys couldn't hear that well, let me read it to you. Hello everyone, I just wanted to make this video something short and sweet. I didn't want to talk to any reporters and stuff like that. As of yesterday, I was relieved of my duties at Chino Hills High School. Feeling relieved about it, and I just want to give a shout out to the players. Good luck to you guys. I know you have a lot of success coming to you in the future. I'm praying for you, and God bless. Now, that's the, thing about it, guys. I know I keep on, backtracking, but that's the thing about imagine your first year as a coach. You lead your team to a 30-3 season, and you're relieved because of somebody on the side that you were constantly fighting with. Somebody on your own team. So that's the thing that's the funny thing about it. Somebody on your own team fighting about it. Come on, dude. I feel, bad, for this, coach, guys. But, of course, they won't, give the whole story, of course, guys. Like in everything else in sports, people don't give the whole story. You have to research it. The firing came after Gilling and Ball feuded for much of the season. Ball resorted to taking multiple public shots at Gilling when the Huskies season ended shy of a state championship. The relationship soared after a disagreement in a Las Vegas tournament, escalating with Ball's refusal to leave the team's locker room. So he was literally in the locker room. This is a father that I've noticed, guys. This is a father that is literally... There's some people that say you can be way too much involved in your son's or daughter's sports activities, something like that. And this is the type of guy that's way too involved. He wants everybody close to home, and he's way too involved in his son's being something that Hey, you never know. They probably had aspired dreams of their own outside of sports, but guys, that was all shut down because he was literally publicizing things. And that's a shame, man. That is really a shame. He's that's type of just because they didn't make the state championship. What if it was your son's fault, Lavar? What if he was balling the ball too much, missing wide open shots and things like that? See, people don't tell that story because, of course, that's just firing shots at Lavar Ball. Trust me, as I told you, I'm not a Lavar Ball hater, and I'm actually impressed what he's trying to do. But then on another side, guys, of course, there's always positives and negatives to everything, guys. And just because I'm talking like this, it doesn't mean I hate him. It's just how he does things. It's something new. It's something much, much different than we have seen in high school sports in a long time. And many of you probably would agree with me with that. But guys, let's actually keep on continuing with this article about the firing of the head coach. I'm just trying to be positive in getting told for the win in March. I'm not all that worried about what he's saying, but I want to let the people know that it was a tough throughout the whole year, starting with that one game. It was that much harder to bring the guys together after the game. Other than that, I'm fine. I came into the position ready to coach and do what I do. I'm still ready to continue coaching in the future for sure. In March, Chino Hill's athletic director, Jeff Schold, said that the school would side with Gilling over Ball, despite Ball's public claims that Gilling would be replaced. Gilling, though, would be fired 4 weeks later. Chino Hills will now look for its third head basketball coach in 3 seasons. So guys, this is not a one-season thing. So you're telling me Lavar Ball has been doing this for literally 3 seasons when his son Lonzo was playing for them? What? This is what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, if you do your research, you will understand how I'm feeling now. And I feel bad for that coach because he coached him to a 30-3 season. Yes, of course, with the help of Lamelo Ball. But when he's getting the ball every time, obviously, he's eventually going to be making shots and, of course, leading his team to victory. But, guys, they can't fault him for not making the state championship. What if it was Lamelo's fault? That's what I'm trying to say. Lavar Ball will never criticize his sons, which, of course, like any good father, they wouldn't criticize their sons. They will talk to them privately, and they will let them know, you should have did this, this, and this. And then the son, and if he realizes that his father is just trying to do it for the money and the publicity, he will realize that and say, no, Dad, I'm not going to do this. But, guys, when you're brainwashed in that mentality of sports, and literally basketball, Lonzo started, I believe, when he was 2 playing basketball. When I was 2, I wasn't playing anything. I was sitting there, laying down, sleeping, eating, using the restroom in my diaper when I was 2. And this man was coaching them when he was 2. He was getting them trained and ready. And, hey, like any good father, he did the right thing. Look how they turned out. Great basketball player. I'm happy for that. I'm definitely happy for them. But, guys, I'm just saying that if Lavar can do it, then I believe any father can do this, guys. As long as they have enough money to start getting the cameras rolling. This man was on ESPN, WWE, and constant other ones. Even has a show up on Facebook Live, guys. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. He has so much leverage above a lot of other fathers in high school basketball, college basketball, and even pro basketball, that it's just scary to see this, guys. It's scary to see a person, a father, with this much leverage over whether it's the high school basketball rules, whether it's the college level, guys. What if the NCAA changes the rule about a high school athlete having a sneaker deal in high school, and that won't affect his eligibility? Imagine that, guys. Think about that. This man is changing literally the rules of basketball at this point. And it's amazing to see this because many people just sit back, laugh, and have a good time about it. But when you really think about it, this man is changing basketball as we know it, guys. And I've played basketball, guys. I played my sophomore year. In high school, I played back in middle school, and I played back in elementary school, guys. I played basketball, and I know the feeling some of these players go through. You know, that pressure of constantly trying to be better, trying to be the best, trying to be good. And I know that feeling. It's not like I haven't played basketball. I played basketball, guys, on the high school level. And I stopped playing because of the coaching. And that's a lot of things. That's a lot of reasons why a lot of people stop, because of the coaching, or whether it's a parent in the crowd yelling at you for no reason. Like, that's what I'm trying to point out, guys. I played soccer as well in high school, guys, and in elementary school, and yada, yada, yada. I played sports, guys. So it's not like I'm here talking to you like I haven't played basketball in my life. I've played basketball. I played street ball. I played constant basketball-esque people, you know? Like, I played basketball before, and I know what this feels like, especially with the pressure of going to college and playing a sport, going to college. But people don't realize in college is that it costs money. Unless you have a full ride, you are going to be paying near $20,000 to $80,000. It's amazing to think that. And that's why I haven't, nor I'm planning on not going to college, because I don't want to be in debt. Here, real quick, let me tell you guys a little, you know, my story. Just up to get off topic, you know, real quick, okay? When I was in high school, I played, you know, soccer all in 4 years. My freshman year, played junior varsity. Then sophomore, junior, and senior year, I played all varsity, got 3 letters. Ran track as well. For my freshman year and my junior year, ran track. Played basketball my sophomore year, but stopped playing because of what the, you know, coaching was like. They would make you pass the ball every single time, and literally, even if you were open, they would say pass the ball, and if you missed the wide open shot, they would say get on the bench. Like, that's that type of coaching that I hated. I was just irritated and I couldn't wait for the basketball season to be over. Soccer was my true passion, guys. So my senior year, I got a couple letters from colleges back in Pennsylvania. Then Pitt of Greensburg. That's the branch campus of Pitt Panthers, guys. The Pitt Panthers, okay? So I, thought about it. I said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But then one day my mom called me up and said, don't, because you will be in debt. Unless I had a full scholarship, I would have been in debt, guys. Thousands and thousands of dollars. And I thought about that. I said, I'd rather be making money than having to pay off loans and stuff like that. A lot of people go through that, guys. A lot of people, they jump straight into sports. Oh my gosh, I'm playing sports at the collegiate level. They were Division III. So I wasn't, if I played, I would have literally been playing for them for fun. Not to eventually, well, I thought about they could move you to the main campus eventually if you're that good. But I'll be honest, I wasn't that good, guys. So straight up, that's what I'm trying to say. People get forced into things that they don't want to do, but when they realize that if you're an elite high school athlete, you will get a full scholarship. But if you're not getting anything, guys. And that's what I noticed. That's what I definitely noticed, guys. So shying away from my life story, why I didn't go to college. But other than that, let's go. Okay. Ball said of Lattimore in August that there's about to be new drama, Ball said Thursday. I don't like him one bit. So now he's talking about the coach right now, guys. He's talking about the coach that recently came in. Just because he doesn't want your son to be involved in every little thing doesn't mean you should hate him. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. It's a team game. It's not a single player. And even Michael Jordan had a team around him, guys. Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. These teams, most of the time, with the exception of last season when it was, just Russell Westbrook on the team, most of these teams, they have a team around them. That's why they're good. Like the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, when Kyrie Irving still played for them. The Boston Celtics, Kyrie Irving, now. What's his face? Oh, yeah. Gordon Hayward. All these players. It's just, you need at least 2 to 3 players to be an elite team. And having one player on your team that's literally towering above everybody is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But guys, other than that, let's end this article, and I will ask you guys a couple questions on how you feel about all this drama and stuff like that, guys, of him bringing him out of high school sports. That is just, I still can't wrap my mind about that, guys. I can't wrap my mind. How is he going to be going to UCLA if he's homeschooled and not playing in the public spotlight? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, think about it. But other than that, let's end this an article off from MSN Sports, by the way. There's about to be new drama. Lamelo broke onto the scene as among the biggest names in high school sports with his 92-point performance and his own signature shoe from Lavar's Big Baller brand. An AAU game between Lamelo and top recruit Zion Williamson drew over 1 million views on internet streams. Okay, so guys, that is the end of the article, and now I'm just going to start talking about it, guys, okay? So, let's talk about the 92-point performance. As I told you guys earlier, my stepdad and I were talking about that. And he made a good point. When I watched the video, all he was doing was running down court and cherry picking, and they kept on passing him the ball. That's like Kobe's final game. Kobe's final game for the Lakers. What do you expect? And obviously, he's going to drop 60-something points, 70-something points. Yes, it's unheard of for a high schooler to get that many points. But guys, if you're really thinking about it, what is the coach doing? And if it's a team game, then why is one person scoring 92 points? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If it's a team game, if basketball's a team game, why is one person scoring 92 points in a high school basketball game? And by the way, having his own signature shoe. What I'm trying to wrap my mind around, guys, is how this kid is literally getting spoiled by everything he is getting. You could say I'm a hater. You could say I'm not a hater. You could say anything you want. But, guys, I'm preaching about this because this is a thing that people need to hear. You got to understand that 92 points in a high school basketball game is unheard of. Clearly, obviously, good. He scored 92 points. So what? But most of them were cherry picking, running down the court, wide open, laying the ball up, running down the court, laying it up practically, guys. And just to be honest, when your teammates are forcing you the ball, of course you're going to score what, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 points in a game. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. Good job, man. 92 points. That's very impressive. But still, think about how the team felt about that, guys. One person scoring 92 points. How the world felt about a high schooler scoring 92 points in the game. Think about that. Before you start your commenting, oh, you're just jealous. I'm not jealous of him. Great. He has his own signature shoe. Great. He scored 92 points in a basketball game. High school basketball game. Even better. Fantastic. Has his own Lamborghini. Who cares? This is a player who it's going to be a shame if he flops because Lavar Ball will realize, wow, I literally put all this pressure on him and now he's absolute crap. And that's how he was, saying about, Redmond, his, middle son. Repo middle son, being that way. Repo, he might, flop. Great, okay, and? Who cares? That's amazing to have one son in the NBA. But think about it. You can't have, well, I guess you, can, but Repo, since the, Stephen Curry and Seth Curry are brothers, so... But 3 brothers in the NBA at the same time, I can't really see that happening, guys. And that is what I'm trying to explain to people. It's already tough, getting one son in the NBA. But 3 sons in the NBA playing on the same team for that fact? Come on now, man. That's just a joke. But many people say this and this about Lavar Ball. Now I'm happy for what he's... what he's doing, for his kids, he raised them right, great, fantastic. I'm happy for him in that sense. But guys, it's just that these reporters and things of that sort, other athletes, stuff like that, they are literally going after Lonzo Ball. And I won't be shocked, guys, if one player in the NBA goes after Lonzo Ball and hurts him. I won't be shocked. That's when Lavar Ball will literally rise above the rest and start spitting out everything he possibly can, trying to get that player suspended or even knocked out of the league. Because at this point, guys, at this rate that Lavar Ball is going, he is literally elevating higher and higher and higher. He's already mastered the high school level. Lonzo Ball out of high school went to college. He's almost mastered. Listen. No, never mind. No. Never mind. He's mastered the college level. Said, my son is going to UCLA for 1 year and then going to the pros. He mastered that. And then he mastered the NBA level. He forced the Lakers to move their hand and pick up a son. And guys, of course, like every father, they want their son to be close. But guys, all 3 of your sons all 3 of his sons playing for one team. Think about that, guys. Now imagine Lonzo playing at the 1. No. Sorry. Lamelo playing at the 1. Lonzo playing at the 2. And his their middle brother playing at the 3. Imagine that. 3 brothers on the same court at the same time on the same team. Like, really think about it. That's a joke. You can't just say that can happen, because at this rate, let's be honest, Lavar Ball is doing what he has to do, guys. He's literally forcing teams' hand to draft his son. And I don't understand it one bit, but he's smart in the sense that his brand, he's smart. Selling his shoes for $500 though, I don't know if that's smart, but hey, that's just me. I wouldn't buy them. And I don't even buy Jordans, and those are much cheaper. But other than that, guys, I'm just trying to explain to people. If you stayed, first and foremost, if you stayed here, what are we on? Okay, if you stayed for 30 minutes, in the comment section down below right now, comment Big Baller Brand. In the comment section down below, if you stayed for 30 minutes of me just rambling on and talking about this, guys, stating my opinion on the fact that Lavar Ball has almost all the leverage in all of basketball at this point, guys. He's getting his sons through college. He's getting them drafted to a team. Like, what else can you ask for, guys? But, hey, if you guys enjoyed this, please hit a thumbs up on it and subscribe if you're new. Those of you who still have questions and things of that sort, if you guys want to ask me questions down below, guys, I will do my best to answer them in my way of answering them. And if you guys don't agree with my statement, I will be sure to comment, guys. Definitely, I will take this criticism, because I know that, of course, everybody else gets to state their opinion. But when somebody with not that many subs states, it's like, oh, dude, you're just jealous. I'm not jealous at all. Great for him. His sons are doing well. I'm happy for his sons. Okay, I'm happy for his sons and what they're achieving at the high school, college, and almost pro level, guys. So pretty interesting right there. But other than that, thank you so much for listening. This is a comeback podcast, so much appreciated to those of you who stayed with the channel for a while I took that little break. So much appreciated. Hope you guys do have a wonderful day. Let me know how you feel about the situation down below, and how Lavar Ball has almost all the leverage in the world at this point in the world of basketball. Thank you. If you guys want to hear more longer podcasts, let me know as well. I like doing these types of podcasts, guys. But that is it. Thank you so much for listening, and bye-bye.